Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Skyrim Special Edition. We're doing the Dragonborn DLC. We're in the bottom of this dried out ebony cave, and it's almost a necessity that we get the cave working again. I'm almost full on weight too. That's becoming a growing problem. So I have 6 lockpicks. I cannot believe that worked. So we found this new thing we can mine, which is this magical frozen ice thing. But if we can't get ebony or something that regenerates other than the stall rim, which seems to only be inside of these tomb things, which seems almost like the skeletons are magically making this hardened stuff. I have half a thought that they're encased in the ice on purpose to stop the draugrs from rising. And there's nothing else in here. Alright, well. That's strange that I go to a completely different section just for that. Good thing creatures don't respawn unless a story triggers them to respawn. That would probably prove itself to be really annoying. Yeah, it would be impossibly difficult and annoying if every time you left an area it just refilled with skeletons, draugrs. Without a somewhat limitless collection of materials to make things and somebody to sell it on, we have this inherent issue of, well, just not being able to play the game the way it was made to. Another example of this is about to be seen right here. I have 0 lockpicks. So I am out of lockpicks now. Any chest or any item I find, I simply cannot open. There's no way around it at all. I need to drop some items, and that shouldn't be too big of an issue. I would like to find a companion because I'm holding on to my companion's equipment. We'll drop the ebony battle axe. Let's see, the sword is 750 for 15, but the bow is only 1 more pound. So if I drop all the swords too, that should work just fine. Alright. But there's no... You can't shoot a chest. You can't unlock a chest. You can't find keys to the chest. And you can't craft lockpicks. Which... that system alone would make a huge amount of sense. If I could just take iron, go to a crafting area, and craft 1,000 lockpicks, I'd do it in a second. Let's see. I assume this is a booby trap, so I'm gonna just hit that first. Can't believe I missed. We'll aim a little bit higher. Well, I don't think that's gonna work. Alright, so this way takes me up there. Let's start with this. Ice Spike. Do I even need to learn Ice Spike? It may be a new... No, I already know Ice Spike. Unsurprising, really. I thought maybe that was a new DLC spell. I guess for the Dawnguard DLC, you really don't get any new spells. And you get like one new shout. I can't even figure out how it works. Man, that thing does not want to get hit. I'm just gonna run up to it and grab it. It nearly killed me. And do I have any arrows sitting around here to pick up? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different attempts to hit that thing and it didn't work once. We have a clear secret passage. Frost salts. And what's that thing? It's just a piece of metal apparently. What's up there? Canis root. You know what I really need? A lockpick. Majorly need lockpicks. So I guess there's no secret panel or anything, unless it's way hidden down there, or maybe picking up the book. Oh, there's a chain right there. Alright. Bigger's health. There's chest. In the chest, items, but no lockpick. So we're going down this cave. I think we're gonna... I'm hoping we find a magical reason why all the ebony in the cave is dried up. And then we could mine at the very first few levels some ebony. Ebony would be nice. My smithing, I guess, technically is not high enough to smith ebony. So that too is a factor that I would have to consider. Man. Imagine playing this game and just trying to stay on your morals and not lockpick anything. Just like, if the chest is locked, we won't take it. I guess if you were going to play like that and just don't understand the idea of role-playing and pretending, you might as well take it to the next step and say, well, I'm not going to take anything out of the chests at all. And then you might as well take it to the more logical step from that point and say, well, I'm not going to kill anything at all, which just guarantees you would lose. So you might as well not play the game at all at that point. This is kind of a sharp fall. I guess they had figured it out, though. See these weird rectangular stones. They remind me of the Witness that had a bunch of games like that, a bunch of stones like that. But I think they're here just to be a different texture style and show that these things are carved magically or otherwise, or crystalline structures made them, possibly. We've got Millis. So Millis is a named character. Does he have a journal or anything? We were looking for a journal. Isn't it? What is our quest? Retrieve Gradam Cornus' journal. So Millis is named, but he's not the right person. This is the person. So we take his journal, we take his blade, we take his gold. We come over here and we read his journal since it's an optional thing. Let's see, read the letter or pretend to read the letter. Read the journal. So he found some kind of blade. There's something in here. After the key to the door involves the use of the blade. Okay. Exile figure, nothing there. Quill, roll of paper. He was apparently writing things in his blood. So steal 7 gold from that skeleton. This seems like I need to strike with the blade we just got. So we'll try this. Weapons. And this is the blood scale. Releases an energy blast with power attacks that deals 30 damage. So that'll be interesting. And you can only strike one way. That worked. I think you've got to hold it and interesting. Okay. How does this work? Because it seems like a two-handed strike thing. Well, that didn't work. Let's see, swing and that. And I think I'm really gonna have to read the book because I've never like had an energy blast item. And I don't know specifically how you would not to remove it. Alright. There appears to be something in them I'm missing, as they've confounded my attempts to get through. I have to study further in order to make any progress. I'm very certain that the key involves the use of the thing. When swinging the weapon, I'm noticing that a ribbon of mystical energy emanates from it. I think swinging the sword in different directions, it's possible to manipulate the ribbon and solve whatever puzzle this presents. I hope to get it well enough. Last entry. Alright, how do you swing a sword differently? Help. Let's see. Swing a sword. Is that something we have here? Yielding. No, not yielding. Enchanted weapons? No, dual wielding and dual casting. One hand can be equipped to do that. Let's see. Attacking. Alright, to perform a regular attack, tap right trigger with your right hand or left trigger with your left hand. To perform the power attack, hold the right trigger. If you have a two-handed weapons, you can't block out by holding left trigger and right trigger. Similarly, do power attack. Alright. Let's see. Okay, I've got it. You hold left trigger and then you move the stick. There we go. So left trigger, left stick. There we go. So this. There we go. I have never done this, and not for a second did I think it needed to be done. It seems really, really silly to get to this point, to be at level 70 and have never even figured out how to swing a sword different directions. That being said, my two-handed is at level 93. So, while I don't have any points in any of these things, maybe we'll just hold on to the sword for a while. We'll have to sneak up really close on people. And here we're in a big room that would normally, certainly, well, we're going to have to actually time some of this stuff. This normally would be a dragon key room. I'm so sure of that, but... And notice they don't even start swinging until you get close. And the others stop swinging when you get far away, interestingly enough. This is probably a great way to just improve my armor ability. I could... Like, you could probably just sit here and heal yourself while these things are doing damage to you. I'm not sure though. It takes so much effort and so much damage to get your armor to go up. And they still swing when you get close to them. That kind of sucks. I thought the switch would have turned them off. But I have nothing here. Let's see. This very well may be a side mission or the exit. Take a black book. What did I just do?
I know you, champion. The Agma in Flames was only the beginning.
I know this guy.
This is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is hoarded. Sate your thirst for knowledge in the endless stacks of my library.
Cool.
If you tire of the search, read your book again to return to your mortal life. For a time, the lure of Apocrypha will hold back. It is yours.
So the Black Book, the Winds of Change. There's all these ruined books around here. Take this Greatest Soul Gem. An empty ash pile. So, what is this quest? Learn the Black Book's hidden knowledge. Interesting. I feel like I've worked my way into a side quest, but an interesting Daedric side quest. I will take that book, and I will take that book. And it seems like these tentacles like to attack me, and I assume I'm not supposed to just jump into the river and die. I get the feeling that these books are this collection of things you can't get anywhere else. And it seems like the knowledge hurts you. Activate the Skyr. Interesting. Now I would argue that just because this guy looks weird and alien, that doesn't really mean Font of Magicka, interesting, that he's evil. Although he is a Daedra, so I don't know how you could really make the argument he isn't evil. And he did have me kill his other followers, so I guess that argument falls out the window, doesn't it? Let's see. Automatons. I don't need the Dwarven Mace, but that chest alone had a lot of stuff in it. And what is this? Font of Stamina. So you can just have infinite Magicka, infinite stamina, and is this hurting him? I don't think it really is. It's doing a little bit to him, but not enough. How do we open the door? Here it is. Another empty ash pile. Font Magicka, which I could use the Magicka to heal myself. You can see pages are just flying everywhere. This looks completely different from what we were doing in Skyrim and even what we were doing in this Dragonborn DLC. This is a very much welcome Lurker Vindicator. Oh, that was a lot of stamina you just took from me. I don't know if I can really kill this guy with this. He's not taking enough damage. But he's not really doing enough damage to me either. Let's see. Is it really worth getting up to level 100? Like, light armor's up to 74. I could certainly probably do with some of that. Like, you can clearly see I have never used a two-handed weapon. Necked leather. Interesting. That is the first time we've ever gotten necked leather. So maybe this is how we figure out how to make necked leather. Is by traveling through this insane place. See, still don't know what the Font of Magicka. Seems kind of pointless. Scroll of Fury, Scroll of Fury, Scroll of Frenzy, Black Soul Gem, Words and Philosophy. Some of these books would have been very, very useful early on in gameplay. Just, I don't know if you would be able to really survive this area if you were level 10 or 25, but see, and that's kind of what I think I would want if I was gonna start a new game on Skyrim, is I would want it to hand me books that could level me up to level 100 on everything, and then you could pick what you felt like you deserved to be at level 100 with, and I would probably just put everything at level 100 to begin with. Let's search this vessel. Let's see, we'll take that, and we'll leave the Orcish bow. And read The Winds of Change. That's a giant book. Activate Scholar's Insight, Champion's Insight, or Lover's Insight. Scholar's Insight? Scholar's Insight, reading skill books gives you an extra skill point. You may only accept one ability from this book at a time. Well, the problem with that idea is I don't think I'd get any points from any books right now at all. That's really... Champion's Insight, your attack, shouts, and destructive spells do no damage to your followers. Well, that would be kind of nice, but not really needed. Do 10% more damage and get 10% better prices of people of the opposite sex. I think the Lover's Insight is the best one, because 10% more damage means 10% faster leveling up. And now to Solstim. There we go. And I guess we'd have to work our way through that small cave again. Gold. But yeah, I think I came over here prematurely. I was supposed to come over here. And let's see what's going on with this. There's a dragon. With 2 gold in it. Alright. Can I survive this? I don't think I can. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to equip our bow back. Let's come over here. Learn the dragon word. Strength, dragon aspect. And where are you? You can clearly see the difference in the damage a two-handed sword was doing versus my bow. Bone meal gold and a new mask that won't work in the other Dragon Lord setup, so unless we find another place where masks are supposed to go, I think we're done with that, and they're just giving it to us for fun. Nordic barnacles. So we didn't get anything in the chest, but we got a very useful item otherwise. And so the Eastern Cargo Company locked that off for a reason, I suppose. Let's see. I desperately need lockpicks. Let's see. If we come over to this enchanter, it would be really weird if I could disenchant that mask. Let's see, if I want to get that stone, I would have to get it to work. And I can't go down here. We're getting some weird sounds. Weird music. Sounds like growling or something. My stomach's been growling. I need to go eat something after this recording. Let's see, I'm hearing people. So we know these guys are marauders, so we'll go and kill them. And him. I suppose I could have run up on him with the sword. 1 lockpick. And fur. They're back to fur equipment. The Reavers may be like the Forsworn in that they run around with very little useful information. The yams I don't need. Gold lockpicks. Nordic carved armor. I kinda would love it, but I can't. Why did I pick up that? Boar meat. can't really drag it along with me. Coin purse. The Axeman. I desperately need a place. I have nothing where I can put anything. And all these books. I suppose I could go back to Skyrim. Search for the treasure of Deathbrand. Finally, we found something. Let's see. Gold, lockpicks, ebony mace of domination. Let's see. Ancient Nordic helmet, not needed. East Empire pendant. Ebony shield for 14 for 750. Actually, I don't think the shields are very worth it. I don't need this hat, I don't think, but I'll hold on to it. We don't need the hide builds of those items. Increase shock resistance by 50 and do more shock things. Ancient Nordax. A blessed iron dagger, not needed. The blue skull blade. We'll equip it and see if we can use it some more. But yeah, I'm not seriously certain how long that's gonna last. Iron battle axe of burning, we can get rid of these. And there's, because we've already been to disenchanting things, and we know that we can't disenchant any of those items. So I may have had something around here that I thought might be useful, but isn't. Do I have any miscellaneous things I could put down? Dragon bones, dragon scales. Wow, seriously? Inkwell. Mammoth tusks. Plate. 3 ruined books. A skull. There we go. That. The red book of riddles instead of the yellow book of riddles. Coin purse, gold. Gloves. Deer hide that. Sleeping next to a corpse again. I don't know why people in this game do that. Who wants to sleep next to a corpse? Let's see, like this bowl I don't think I need to do anything with. And yeah, I don't need to take anything there. Suppose my sneak will prove itself to be somewhat useful, because if I sneak up on a skeleton or something, I could do triple sneak attack. Burnt corpses, burning corpses. Like, I'm not really certain where I am. He's just waiting his turn to be burnt. But one could generally say I'm in a cave. She's not even looking.
Enough.
Seriously? I should have pickpocketed them first.
Mercy.
Even with that, even with the sneak attack and doing triple damage, it didn't work. Let's see, chitin armor, chitin helmet, chitin boots. We will take all of that. So I may not have to actually make any chitin items myself. Yeah, I'm not sure they gave any mercy to these people. We got a nice kill screen stabbing him in the gut. It does make for a different gameplay style, definitely. The Blood Skull Barrow, let's see, has been discovered. We can hear a lot of people talking. And you'd think that the talking was an implication of something else.
She wouldn't wait for me. I'll wait for that filthy farmer when I see him. You can't hide from me. Enough!
See, I almost think I should be talking to them. But it doesn't seem like it works that way. Chitin helmet. I'll need a woodcutter's axe.
You can't hide from me.
Seems like I can. Dunmar. Do I have any tanning rack? Can't do that while I'm in battle, apparently.
You can't hide from me. No sign of
I don't know what these things are. Technically not in battle anymore. Like, are marauders, by definition, bad guys? That's one of the elements to this game that falls apart, is they didn't bother to explain who are the bad people, who are the enemy things. There's nothing simple like, oh, their name is in red, so I know they're an enemy from far away. Or they have a different aura around them, so I know they're an enemy. You see their name and you can pick, and the closest thing you can do is just get out of hiding and see if they decide to attack you or not. But they may even attack you because of something you're doing, not because of their an inherent evilness on their part. Let's see. Looks like I may have to jump down to reach where I want to go. Because yeah, it just kind of seems like I need to make a running jump that way. Well, I could just walk this way, I guess. There's something over there, some kind of creatures that I haven't seen before. Minor health. Tomatoes. Cabbages. Boy, is it a waste of time to search satchels.
I should go back to picking pockets in Windhell. Easy money. Less chance of an axe in your skull.
Sneak up to 95 gold. I was gonna try and pickpocket him while I was doing it. Why am I even picking up salt piles and things like this? It's just a waste of time. Plus, I'm overburdened. And will be overburdened until I can find a place to call my own. Some kind of permanent inventory place. A house. Something close to that. Pickpocket, take. There, we succeeded. Sneak attack for 2 times the damage. Why not 3 times the damage? That must only be for arrows. Arrow shots. I guess that's just more of an example why this game pushes you into playing as a stealth archer. Or maybe there's a point I could put into a sneak attack as far as playing as a swordsman, but that wouldn't make too much sense really, or be anywhere as useful. Quit running away. Where are all these other people coming from? Where are they coming from? I think I respawned enemies. That's the only thing I can imagine happened here. Silver rings on her. Because I had cleaned out this whole section. And yet more people arrived. Well, let's look over here and see what this is over there. Where are we on the map? We are here. Our goal would be to return the pickaxe here. And so it's not even a long jaunt. You can see some major waves getting pushed here. They don't seem like they really affect me as the player character though. Like, what are these things? Some kind of creepy... Here's some clams. We barely saw any clams in the game. And I'm just gonna switch my weapon back. We're gonna favorite this though. And equip this one. Stealth. Fire. 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 They float. That makes them easier to harvest. What are these things called? A Betty Notch. Necked. And a necked calf. We're getting all kinds of necked items from them. Clam meat. Clam meat. Pearl oysters. Small pearls. Interesting. So we now know what a necked is. And since it's pretty obvious we didn't see any of those when we were playing Skyrim. Seems like there's a small island over there. And let's see, we've got a couple of jobs to do, to turn in. If we go back and talk to the old man, who is where? Where was the mine? It's not up here, is it? It's over here. Yeah. We go back and talk to this guy. Now, we should turn in a quest here. But he's not here. Thanks for moving, guy. I have an expert here and 14 lockpicks. 13. Got it. Amethyst, amethyst gold, East Empire pendant. So where'd the guy go? He must have left this area because he's not here. And like so he must be somewhere in the city. We'll find him, I suppose. Eventually we'll find him. Unless we find out everybody's missing from the city, which wouldn't be super surprising. Yeah.
Find my pickaxe yet? Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best.
What have you got on
The
sale?
finest weapons and armor.
Alright. So, chitin plate, corrodium ore, a bunch of stuff, iron, all this, all this, all this, all that, all that, all that, and all that. And Ring of Recovery, Silver Garnet Ring. Does he have any weapons of any value? Daedric arrows, ebony arrows, glass arrows, iron arrows, Nordic arrows, orcish arrows, Stalrim arrows, steel arrows. How much damage do the Stalrim arrows do? I'll take this ring, that ring, and I think that's all I need to start with, so I can start selling. So dragon bone arrows do 25, one more than Daedric arrows. If these Stalric arrows do even more than that, that would be amazing. So sell the ebony bows. Oops, I think that Mace of Damnation was the... No, it wasn't, was it? I'll double check. Because we have a dragon bone mace. That's the one I was holding on to. We can mark that as a favorite later on, I suppose. Alright. Stalrim arrows do 20, so they're not hugely useless. Let's see, chitin armor, helmets, and boots. I think we're gonna have to get rid of all of this because we can craft it ourselves. Getting some weird music playing. Dunmer outfit, I'll hold on to that. East Empire pendant, I'll hold on to those. Expert Rose of Conjuration. Gloves, I'll hold on to them for stupid reasons. Let's see, hat, we were gonna hold on to that. And let's see. Definitely gonna hold on to everything there. Scroll of Fear, Scroll of Frenzy, food. I'm gonna sell all the ash yams. Clam meat. I'm gonna sell it all. But this Sajama, I'll sell one, but it seems maybe it's like a variation of skooma. I wouldn't sell any ingredients, although it is a consideration. Let's see. Don't need 2 of these books. Don't need 2 of these books. I'm just gonna sell things I have 2 of. And spell tome, ice spikes, we don't need that. Axeman. That one. That one. That one. Then miscellaneous items. Chitin plate. Corrodium ore I don't really want. So I'll sell that back to him. And let's see. Okay. So how does that put me
You tell Cresius he better
with equipment now? I'm at
that
just
pickaxe
barely.
back to me, or else.
So then we now are at jewelry. And we never found the bone hawk stuff, but we did find a bone hawk. There you go. Before we do this, though, we need to come over here and see if we have any ore to smith. And anything. Yeah, silver and iron. Alright.
Steel, dwarven, ebony. If it's broken, I can mend it.
So, jewelry now that I have silver, it would be 180, 830. I think the 830 is the best. Yes, the jewel. Nope, not that one. The emerald. Okay. Let's see, we can make bone mold armor now. Bone mold boots, bone mold guard armor, bone mold helmet, bone mold pauldron. All of that stuff. And we could make a shell bug helmet if we had 2 shell bug chitin, which we don't. So I'm noticing the bone mold stuff is heavy armor, which seems strange. Now I want to use my dwarven ingots with nothing else, which dwarven ingots would probably be the bow or the shield. It's not the shield.
Either you're here to get showered in sparks, or you're looking for something to buy. Out with it.
Let's see, dwarven bow seems like a good one to do. Alright, so dwarven bows a couple times. Now, I don't know if I actually have any corrodium ingots, and I don't think I particularly need to get rid of steel by itself.
A lot of folks around here looking
So,
to strangers for help. I hope you won't
like, I have no corrodium ingots, so that fixes that issue. So then we can just make something steel. What uses just steel and nothing else? Is that a bow again? There is no steel bow. Let's see. Make a couple steel armors. And can I afford anything else? Studded armor. And then iron daggers. I need to make a bunch of leather strips from the leather I have. And
find my pickaxe yet?
I could make a bunch of these things, but there's no reason for that. Let's see.
Glover Mallory's the name. If you're
Leather,
looking for a
leather,
smith,
leather.
you
Where?
found one of the best.
Where's the leather thing? Seriously? So seriously, game, you're not gonna put a leather thing anywhere near here?
I'm still low on lost jelly. Might have to wait until next month until I can gather some more.
I don't want you hunting them again. You almost got killed last time.
I'll find a way.
So she wants niche items. Let's see. Let's go to the grindstone,
Or you're looking for something.
and
Out with it.
improve a little bit.
Steel, dwarven, ebony. If it's broken, I can mend it.
Can I improve much? Well, I need to sell some things to this guy before we.
Yeah. The finest weapons and armor.
Alright. Ebony bows. Those are things I sold to him. What do I have left? Dwarven bow. Exquisite. Dwarven bow. Wish arrows were in their own section. That seems kind of redundant. Let's see. Steel armor, that. Yeah, I think we've done enough, or as much as we're willing to do. Let's see, what did we do with that sword? Don't tell me I sold the sword to him somehow. I think I sold the sword to him somehow. Maybe I can't sell it because it's a quest item. That might be the other issue, because I'm not seeing it. Alright. So, potions now. Let's start selling things. Potions of damage health at 9. If I can sell things over 6 that I don't need, that would make things faster. But honestly, there is also a issue there. Walk on the surface of water for 60 seconds, that's new. Let's see, decrease magic. We just need to start getting rid of things. 50 points of poison damage isn't enough. Paralyzed for 10 seconds. Solution of vigor, not needed. Solution of strength, not needed. Vigorous magicka, we don't need any of that. And see, that gets rid of everything. We're back up to 100,000.
You tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe
All right.
back to me, or else.
Now, seriously, where is a leather thing? Is there one over here somewhere? I know we saw one. Here's one over here. That is pretty far away.
Want to
Leather strips. There we go. Let's talk to this lady.
Look, if you're looking for any exotic ingredients, just ask. I might have. You already know all that I know.
Let's see, what do you got for sale?
So you're an alchemist then?
We'll buy all of her alchemy ingredients. And I buy lockpicks from her. And I don't see any reason why I'd buy potions or anything from her. Let's see. Resist fire. I don't even think I need resist fire now because I am no longer a vampire. Although I may be a werewolf right now, so possibly I should cure that and just be a human. Frostbite venom. Potion of lockpicking, true shot, water breathing, damage health for 128. We'll get rid of that. And
Yes, I'm proud to say that I grow or harvest most of it myself.
Talk about
I
this.
only wish I had a better source for netch jelly. Those creatures are difficult to track down since it's so dangerous beyond the bulwark.
I could gather some for you.
Splendid. I'd be more than happy to give you something for the effort.
I already have 4.
After we left Morrowind, we found ourselves in Skyrim.
Interesting.
We wandered around a bit and ended up in Morthal, where we took up temporary residence with Mami, the town's alchemist.
I guess I really don't care about her backstory though.
And over a period of a few years, she taught me quite a bit. It wasn't long before we became homesick. We were the only Dunmer in Morthal. When word reached us that a settlement of Dunmer was forming on Solstheim, we were thrilled. It's been difficult, but I'm not regretting it one bit. In fact, I'm glad we've been able to stay and help.
Interesting. And then we'll just let's ask this question.
Imagine, the eruption of the Red Mountain took an awful toll on Solstheim. Hunting for game has been scarce, and the waters are apparently too tainted for fishing.
They have no
According to
source of
Council in
food.
Morven, my husband's been Raven Rock's most important food source for decades. I don't think so, though it sounds like a name I've heard before. I hear that name, and I see a temple here on Solstheim. What could that mean?
So it all just points me to
Careful
the
with those
temple.
edges. They may look tame, but they can seriously hurt you when threatened.
Where's the other guy? What was he selling? So the recting neck, the vomiting neck, I think is. Alright. Seems like everybody has decided to go to sleep. There we go. And I don't think I can do anything with leather strips alone. So now we're at 5:46, but I still desperately need to see what time it is. 8:46 p.m. I desperately need to have a house to dump some inventory items in.
Not much contact with others around here.
So, wow, interesting place. It's some kind of underground bar. Well, this is as good of a place as any to end this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.